new awakened activities or awakened abilities, excuse me. We have sagas coming for each of the Scourge characters, and we have more clarification about these Rogue Scourge tiebreakers. And if you're ready for all of that, Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Club. Welcome. We are live reacting to this blog post here about new awakened activity or awakened abilities. I keep saying that about these new sagas for each of these Scourge characters. Now, it does say that it's coming after the second run of each of these Scourge characters events, so nothing for Morgan Le Fay, at least till that next one runs. Also, we have some clarification on the tiebreakers for this Rogue event that just happened. But let's go to the blog post now. The brand new blog post just put up a few minutes ago. And take a look at what it says, Valley Club. What is up, Jay? Alex, Phil, smash it, woo woo. Yes, we missed the live stream this morning, but we are here now doing a live stream reaction to this brand new blog post. The next chapter of the Road to Apocalypse has been revealed, Sagas. This is a new game mode where you get to play through the exciting story of Apocalypse, bestowing gifts to each of his four horsemen and completing their ceremonious transformation into his devoted disciples. Please note that the details shared in this blog post are subject to change prior to release. As is everything in all of these blog posts, yes. Live in YouTube. Yes, we are live today in YouTube. Found out that there's a blog post coming out, had no idea what was about. And we are here reacting live, especially because I was not able to stream live this morning on Twitch, which we normally do every weekday morning. All right. There will be 5 sagas in total that require the horsemen and their respective teams in order to participate, with some additional requirements for the final saga. Each saga is expected to be released after the second run of each of the Horsemen's Scourge event. And unlike Scourge events, which run for a limited time, the sagas will be a permanent addition to the new Epic Campaign section upcoming in version 6.3. So that is probably the details about the new data mines that we saw in the blog post, or in that is the details about the upcoming update in the data mines that we saw. What is up, John? What is up, our Bumpy? What is up, Natalie? Didn't realize there was a blog post. Yes, there was a surprise blog post today. Didn't find out about this morning, so that is why we're doing a live reaction to it. Dark Dimension will be accessible going forward, so it's going to be right here, guys, and it's not going to be for a limited time. So I guess once you unlock that Scourge character, whether it be Morgan Le Fay or Rogue or one of the other 2 horsemen or Apocalypse, you could always do these new sagas for each of these characters, or requirements. Here's some of the requirements for each of the sagas. This is the important thing, some still to be announced in the future, which I'm guessing is gear requirements, star requirements, and things like that. All right, so for Pestilence, for Morgan Le Fay, you're gonna need 4 Darkhold characters, along with Agatha, Wong, Doctor Strange Heartless, and Scarlet Witch, which are characters that we need to build up anyway, because we know that to unlock Apocalypse, we're gonna need these characters. So this isn't like we're building up unrequired characters. Now maybe for Unlimited X-Men, maybe. Because for the Famine Saga, you're gonna have to build up Rogue, obviously, but the 4 other Unlimited X-Men characters, Gambit's pretty good, but Phantom X, Sunfire, Dazzler, outside of Crucible, they're not very good. Can someone tell me, did Deadpool have a child with Death, and that's Deathpool? I can't remember if that was what they said in an initial story. I guess we could go back blog posts and says, all right. So the answer from the chat is yes, Death and Deadpool, and that is the result, Deathpool. All right, War and the other 4 characters. Rumors are they're going to be War characters like the Gamma team that should be coming in update 6.3. That is the rumors. We'll see what happens when they're officially announced. Probably this Friday, this blog post. Death Saga, Death, and 4 other characters. If the rumors are true, this should be Archangel and then some Excalibur characters, the raid solution for the mutant section. Those are the rumors, but we'll see what happens. Everything is subject to change at this point in Apocalypse. and their respective teams several additional characters. Oh, this is the key one here. Several additional characters. Maybe characters that aren't even in the game yet. It's an alternate reality Deadpool for Deathpool. All right. All right, multiple difficulties. Each saga is expected to have 5 notes each, and there's no persistent damage between battles. All right, so no persistent battle between damage between battles. I guess so. You're gonna start at full health between each of these battles. Okay, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. All right, there'll be 3 levels of difficulty and requirements for each saga. For the 4 Horsemen saga specifically, these are the gear requirements. Gear 17 coming in 6.3 and more info in this Friday's blog. All right, so here are the gear requirements that they said there's additional ones in the future. So in addition to gear, there's probably other requirements, probably stars and things like that they're going to announce in the future. But at least gear tier 13 for difficulty 1, gear tier 15 for difficulty 2, gear 17. So I guess they're looking forward to the future that for difficulty 3. So the 5th and final Apocalypse Saga will have another layer of depth with different gear and Iso-8 requirements, which will be announced in the future. Additionally, to enter the final Apocalypse Saga, you must have completed all of the other Horseman sagas, at least on difficulty 1. All right, so I guess if you wanted to do difficulty 3 of Apocalypse and you've only completed difficulty 1 of some of the other ones, you still can get a very strong Apocalypse, because at least you need to do difficulty 1 and not the associated difficulty to get Apocalypse there. So that's a good thing. Like, so let's say you don't really have strong unlimited X-Men or anything, you just have them at low gears, you can still get a stronger geared Apocalypse. To participate, you must have completed the 4 sagas. Oh, okay, negate what I said. To do that on difficulty 1, you need difficulty 1. To do difficulty 2 for Apocalypse, you must have completed difficulty 2. To complete the Apocalypse Saga on difficulty 3, you must have completed all of the 4 Horsemen sagas on Apocalypse. So never mind, you have to do all of the stuff that I just said. It was cool that you don't have to get. All right. And it looks like more requirements will be announced in the future. The rewards, this is the big thing here. This is what we're doing this all for, all these new rewards. I guess we could play this new content just for the fun of it, but that's not what we want the rewards. We want to get our characters stronger. All right, the gifts of El Sabah Nur are fit for a pharaoh. Some of the rewards available in the various difficulties includes orange gear, gold, armory 16 orb fragments, Iso-8 blue materials. Additionally, there are 2 types of rewards that will be exclusive to each of the sagas, and a 3rd type that is very, very rare. They are, this is the big one, awakened abilities, horseman costumes, so I guess to look like the Scourge and not just our normal character. And we got a costume of Morgan Le Fay down here. And Iso-8 blue, this is another big one. Level 5 ions and crystals. So all that level 5 blue that you can see that you can't equip yet, this is how you're gonna get that equipped. But at the very earliest, you're gonna get that sometime after the 2nd run of Morgan Le Fay's Pestilence event, because that's when we're gonna see this the first time. Awakened abilities. Apocalypse will bestow gifts upon each of his horsemen, granting them even greater power, unlocking new synergies with their fellow horsemen and even Apocalypse himself. Awakened abilities are augmentations to one or more of a character's existing 4 abilities. Similar to normal abilities, awakened abilities will also require abilities to unlock and upgrade them, but will also only be used for that specific ability and character. All right, so there's a lot of grinding just to upgrade this stuff. Very smart, very smart. I'm free to play. Already unlocked Morgan and Rogue. Congratulations, brother Alex. All right. You earn these awakened ability materials as you progress to a character's related saga. All right, so I guess you're just gonna get them through the saga. So it's not, doesn't seem that bad, at least from what we're reading so far. Let's continue. For example, the Pestilence Saga will be the only place to earn materials for Pestilence Horseman Morgan Le Fay. All right, makes sense. This all makes sense. These new ones look pretty good though. As a preview, the new powers that will be on your control gaze upon the awakened abilities for Morgan Le Fay. And remember up top they said all this is subject to change, so this may be subject to change. Time Warp. This is the special at level 8. So it doesn't stop at level 7 anymore. It goes to level 8. Applies speed up for 2 turns and immunity for 1 turn for self, an Apocalypse ally, and all Darkhold allies and all Horseman allies. Oh, that is pretty big. Because sometimes you do that Time Warp and there's no speed up. So sometimes even with that Time Warp, the enemies go before you. But this is, at least for her and the Horseman and Apocalypse, at least they're gonna get speed up. Because she's supposed to remove all that normally, yeah. So reduce the speed bar of all enemies by 100%, clearing the positive effects of enemies, clearing negative effects from self, healing self, dealing 10% of this character's max health as damage, but nothing about the speed. So now, with level 8, they can apply speed for 2 turns and immunity for 1 turn to an Apocalypse and all Horseman allies. So that'll be big. Now at Fey Queen, this is the passive there. Gaining 50% health, max health. Darkhold allies gain 50% in max health. What this is gonna do, and this just gives more synergy with the rest of the team. Apocalypse and Horseman allies will also gain that max health, and they'll also gain that resistance. So this team is gonna be super, super strong. So this doesn't really help Darkhold per se. I guess this one helps Darkhold. This one doesn't help Darkhold. But it helps this supercharged team that we don't know the other 2 members of. Or I guess 3 members of. Apocalypse and the other 2 Horsemen as far as their kits. All right, new costumes. In order to finally unlock Apocalypse, the full transformation for the 4 Horsemen will be complete. So I guess if Archangel is the character that is rumored, we're gonna see the Archangel version here, and then we'll see the one with the feather wings in the normal version. But I'm jumping ahead of ourselves. For Morgan Le Fay, the full transformation for the 4 Horsemen will be complete, only achieved once you have fully completed difficulty 3 of all the Horseman sagas. All right, gear tier 13 for that. It is an ugly costume. The good thing about costumes though, poopy butthole, is that, and that's the username if you guys are watching this later. The good thing about that is you don't have to equip it. Kind of like the what is it? The Nico Minoru costume. I don't like that one that much. Right, this will only be achievable once you complete difficulty 3 of the Horseman sagas, unlocking the new variant of the costume for each of them. These exclusive versions are designed to visually coordinate the team's look on the battlefield. All right, so it might be ugly, but at least visually they're gonna look similar on the battlefield. Looks very pestilency, yeah, with these horns here, yeah. I think you're right, Philly Phil. Available first will be Morgan Le Fay's wicked new threads. You heard it here first. The wicked new threads, guys. All right. I don't think it looks that bad. You'll need to complete the Apocalypse and difficulty of the Peloton Saga to unlock the new costume for Morgan Le Fay. And again, that is right here. Gear tier 17 for each of the characters. And sometime after the Apocalypse. This is the new Morgan Le Fay abilities. This is the new Morgan Le Fay costume in case you're joining us late. And this is new content for us. All right. They also set some of the rewards, not just the abilities, not just the costume. It says Iso-8 Blue level 5. The Iso-8 Blue level 5 brings significant stats buffs to powerful new mechanics. The Horseman Sagas will be a great place to pick up some of these coveted new resources. Look at this stuff. Don't equip this in the wrong character. What is up, Brother Strider? Gamora's getting a new custom. Well, she's not a horseman, or at least she's not a horseman yet. But yeah, this is just for the horsemen getting new snazzy new threads. Each horseman at difficulty is saga difficulty 3 would have enough blue Iso-8 level 5 ions and pre-fused crystals to promote the related horseman character from level 3 to level 5. It looks like it's just gonna be for the horsemen though, not more characters. Unless it says it right here. Additionally, fully clearing difficulty to grant enough ions to fuse a character, promote another character from Iso-8 green level 5 to blue level 5. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff in this. So that means they're also gonna include Iso-8 level 4 blue in this as well. You need those crystals in class difficulty 3 of the final Apocalyptic Saga will require all of the following characters to be equipped with Iso-8 blue level 5, right? The 4 horseman characters. Oh my goodness. This is fine. This is expected. Each of the teams, that means we got to do this for Phantomix and Dazzler. Oh, but oh yeah, look at the point. Look at the stat buffs with this. Jeez. I'm wondering what this came from though. If this came from green level 5 or if this came from level 4 to this. That is some big stat buffs. Several strike characters to be announced. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need a lot of this stuff here. We're gonna need a lot of it. Who needs a new costume? Boomer. Boomer does. They should have his taser face costume. All right. And that is all we know for now. More exciting announcements regarding things related to the lead up of the thrilling Apocalypse Saga forthcoming here on the website. So check back regularly for updates. But of course, remember, everything on the website is always subject to change. Now, we did get some clarification yesterday on the leaderboard updates. We did get further clarification in the Envoy chat. It wasn't a public, private channel, but this was said that we could share this verbatim. So I'm gonna share this screenshot with you guys right now of these brackets and how these rewards. So the latest that we had up until the response in the Envoy chat, players that are tied for last slot in rewards here will receive the same rewards as though they finished in that slot. For example, a player with a score run that ties with someone currently showing at rank 50 will be sent the rewards 150 or 1 through 50, even though the current leaderboard standing shows them at a lower rank. So that is how it is. Now, just for some clarification on this, and again, this was said it was all right to share verbatim. These brackets should ensure that all players have tied scores in the top 5,000 ranks receive the same rewards as other players who earned the same score. A single player getting rank 1, for example, this is just an example, 1,726 rewards due to ties spanning an entire reward bracket. These risks were involved fully removing a reward bracket, so we kept it for the first player who wasn't tied with 1250. So I hope that makes sense. That is it. That is all we have for now, guys. What is up? Let me give some shout outs as we get out of here. Kryptonite work. Chase is scared. I need some donations to help keep up with the 20 plus characters I need now. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of characters, and a lot of characters need an Iso-8 blue level 5 coming. I need more cheaters removed so I can move up. Just hopefully, maybe they did remove the cheaters initially, but hopefully there's a lot of ties and you're gonna move up because of the ties. So that is this stuff. Who will be the Horseman of Death? We don't know yet. The latest rumors are Angel, aka Archangel from the comics. That's the rumors, and the rumors is that's coming with an Excalibur team as well. So that is it, guys. That is it for the live stream. Hopefully you guys joined us. Apologize for missing it this morning, but the kids had camp. I had to take them to camp, so I was running a little late for that. So we made up for it with a live stream today with a new blog post to review about Sagas and the Awaken abilities and Iso-8 level 5 coming, as well as some clarification about these Scourge ties for the Rogues event. That is it, guys. Happy to see you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Give me that Hulk fist bump before we go. And I'll see you guys next time. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. Have a great rest of your day, guys.